have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
So for the 90s team, Shaq is checked in for Elijah. Hill comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Peyton in for John Stockton. The 2010s team also making some changes. Davis is checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for LeBron. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for James Harden. Wade with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. And here's the break. Pushing it up. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So a three-point play chance for him.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Wade kicks to Leonard. And that foul's called on Grant Hill. That's his first foul. .129 left in the first quarter. Leonard looking over the floor.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Jordan can't get it to go.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Jordan. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. The kick out to Hill. Jordan dishes to Robinson. It's out of bounds to the 90s team. Here's Robinson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Peyton.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Good on the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Paul against Peyton. Lets it go. Paul can't get it to go. The 90s team on offense. Leading by 12. Here's Jordan. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 15 points for Michael.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Paul. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's the home team with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen so far from the 90s team, guys, what do you think?
On the attack right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Robinson is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Gary Payton. Then it's Drexler. And it's Hill in at the small forward position.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the 2010s team, they've got Anthony, D-Wade out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Davis in at the 5 down low.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
So for the 90s team, Ewing's checked in for Shaq. Mourning comes in for Robinson. Hardaway is subbed in for Gary Payton. The 2010s team also making some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Leonard, and it's Rose in for Chris Paul.
Now the big man, the brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
Drexler, that's good.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
And that's just a really good-looking three-point shot from D. Wade. You have to crowd him as he's rising up for that one.
Hill finds Hardaway. It's back to Hill. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Pass to Drexler. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Just 5 to shoot. Hill passes to Hardaway. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wade outside. Here's Anthony. Not going to go that time. So the 90s team will take it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. And it's Davis missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's there at all times.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the 2010s team, trailing by 19. A second chance effort. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Ewing's shot is good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
To the paint, here's Davis. No problem on the jumper in close. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, one of the surest things in the NBA right now is Anthony Davis, the ball inside, and him converting 2 points.
Hardaway with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ewing can't get it to go. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. 19-point game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Passes to Wade. It's deflected. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Well, you can see that AD was trying to bait the defense into jumping first. He wisely gets the contact and marches himself straight to the foul line.
And the 2010s team making a change here. James checked in for Anthony. Durant comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. James Harden, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Derrick Rose.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother, who was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Davis. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. Feeds it to LeBron. Malone with the block. And he gets it back. A nice shot by LeBron. So, it's the 90s team now. It's an 18-point lead. And there it is for him.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And Pippen gets it to go.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And they pick up 2. Howard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Howard loves getting positioned down that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
A nice shot by Elijah Wan.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
LeBron kicks to KD. Inside. No good from Howard. Hardaway goes in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And the 2010s team making a change here. Curry's checked in.
and didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. Curry on the wing. Hardaway with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Got that one up quick. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
So it's the 90s team now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Stockton from outside. It's good from long range. Stockton's got 7 points.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Pass to KD. So for the 90s team, Robinson's checked in for Malone. And it's Jordan in for Hardaway. And the 2010s team making a change here. And here is Howard. He's got 6. 5 to shoot. Curry passes to Howard. That one good for 2. He's got 8.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Outside Pippen to the paint. Robinson kicks to Stockton. Right side Jordan. He can't get that one. James with some nice D. Now here is Harden. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And so it's the home team in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Jordan. Malone is out there with Pippen. Then it's Stockton. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5 spot. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. We've got Durant. LeBron James is out there with Howard. Then it's Harden. And it's Curry in at the point guard position.
Well, LeBron's stretching out the defense now, starting to get in the 3-point rhythm.
And 3 from Jordan. Drills the 3-pointer. Jordan's got 18 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Curry passes to Harden. Over Jordan. Harden can't hit.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Lobbed up there for Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
I think that's Dwight Howard's favorite play. He loves going up for the oop. Outstanding chemistry between him and his teammate there.
And here's the fast break. Here's Curry. And so it looks like it'll still be the 2010s ball. Harden dishes to Howard.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Pippen. Malone kicks to Stockton. Tracks in the tray. 10 points for him.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Here's Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now, how quick was that Curry drive there? The D having no choice but to body him up. Trying to make the effort to throw him off, but they end up fouling him.
So for the 90s team, Shaq comes in for Elijah. And it's Peyton in for Stockton. And the pass to O'Neal. Peyton outside. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And they double up Jordan. Out of bounds. It'll go to the 2010s team. And the 90s team making a change here. Drexler's checked in. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Paul for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Paul's got 6 points.
Beautiful right there. Good form, soft touch. Paul, a consistent threat in all aspects of the game.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the 2010s team. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Pulls up from the corner. He can't get that one to fall. So the 90s team will take it the other way. Drexler drives in, and he gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Drexler's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. High arcing shot. Antetokounmpo finds Howard. Durant with it. Six to shoot. Back to Howard. Shoots over Shaq. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble is paying off.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Jordan against Paul. LeBron outside. So for the 90s team, Patrick Ewing's checked in for O'Neal. Mourning comes in for Malone. And it's Hill in for Jordan. The 2010s team also making some changes. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for James. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Durant.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The shot's good from Paul.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
A 3 from Drexler, and the 3 ball is good. Drexler's got 8 here in the quarter.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy 3-pointer.
And here's Leonard from 3. That one misses. So the 90s team will take it the other way.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Drexler, and finished off by Drexler.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the Glide in full effect.
Now a timeout call by the 2010s team.
and they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And the 90s team making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. The 2010s team also making some changes. Davis is checked in for Howard. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Rose in for Paul. Pass to Rose. 1:43 left in the third quarter. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
A Melo special right there, playing in the mid-range. It's pretty much been his home his entire career.
Offensive rebound. Here's Payton. No good on the three. And so it's the 2010s team with it. Here's Westbrook. And it's sent back by Hill. Hardaway with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That sends Penny Hardaway to the free throw line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. That free throw good from Hardaway. 1:11 left to play in the third. Ball's knocked loose. For the finish. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Hill, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Nailed from three-point land. Payton's got 6.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Back to Leonard. Out left to the wing. Rose gets a wide open look, and nothing is falling for him right now. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That one goes in. Payton's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
This is where your off-season work comes into play. Westbrook stepping into his catch-and-shoot game. Thousands of reps get you that kind of result.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis. That's good from Ewing. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Ewing. 6 seconds left in the third. Just 3 on the clock. Davis. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The 90s team ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pippen is out there with Ewing. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Stockton. And it's Hardaway in at the 2 spot. Davis, the pass to Curry. Pulls it up. It's rebounded by David Robinson. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. That one doesn't go. Good D by Wade. Curry wide open, sinks the three-pointer.
Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
Ewing dishes to Stockton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. From downtown, it falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
O'Neal's checked in for Patrick Ewing. And the 2010s team making a change here. Here's Wade. Shoots from 12. That's tipped. Robinson kicks to O'Neal. And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Drops in the breakaway layup.
How about the instincts defensively? AD skilled at understanding when to go after and use those arms to get steals.
Passes it to Hardaway. Outside for Stockton. Outside Pippen. Takes the 3. Stockton can't get it to go. Curry attacking. Count that one. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Steph doing a better job as he gets on in years at changing his speeds. That time on the burst gets the 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger. No question he got bumped on that shot.
And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And the 90s team making a change here. Drexler's checked in. Paul passes to Giannis. Wade on the wing. Over Hardaway. Wade can't hit. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And then Wade slams it in.
Incredible display of Dwayne Wade still having explosive athleticism.
That's good from Stockton, the assist by O'Neal. And so it's the 2010s team with it. A shot by Paul, nobody around. And the 3 off target. Bounce pass Anthony. Paul goes in, and the layup's good off the glass. Paul's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it. And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Pass to Anthony. Davis dishes to Paul. There's the triple. Paul can't get that one to fall.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Robinson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Hill, he's checked in for John Stockton. The 2010s team also making some changes. Russell Westbrook comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Chris Paul. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Floats it up for Davis. Stolen by O'Neal. To the inside. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 4 points this quarter.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number. And boy, has he been prolific.
There's the feed to Anthony. The dish to Rose. Pass to Westbrook. Stolen by Drexler. Hardaway goes in. Good work there as it goes. Hardaway has got 19 points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Deep 2 from Anthony. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Sensational putback slam from AD there. No one bodies him up, and because of that, he's free to dunk.
And here's Hill for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Rose with the double team. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
So for the 90s team, Patrick Ewing's checked in for O'Neal. Mourning comes in for Robinson. And it's Payton in for Clyde Drexler.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Knocked loose and stolen by Mourning. Out of bounds, it'll go to the 2010s team. And the 90s team making a change here. Stockton's checked in.
John Stockton.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Giannis kicks to Anthony. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Patrick Ewing.
And Melo can play big down there in the paint, so using his size that time to draw the contact.
Jordan, he's checked in for Gary Payton. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
And they double up Jordan. From deep three-point range, the 90s team keeping it alive with a new 14. Another shot, and he lays it up and in.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Westbrook, no good. Stockton outside. No good that time. And it's the 2010s team taking it the other way. Rose softly drops in the floater.
And with the lift that Rose gets from his legs, he's able to put such a soft touch on those floaters. That's a great shot for him.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Down low. Stolen by Rose. Here's Anthony. Doesn't go for him. Jordan with some nice D. To the inside. Hill kicks to Jordan. And the layup falls.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
So we see the 90s team get the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone. And it's the 2010s team to start out. Now the starting group for the visitors. Howard is out there with LeBron James. And it's Durant. Then it's Harden. And it's Curry in at the 1. Now here's Jordan. Oh, that was terrific!
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
Curry passes to Howard. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Bounce pass from Jordan to the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Well, when you watch MJ, Michael Jordan, the championship mentality is obvious. He gives his team everything he has to win games, and then some.
LeBron against Malone. Outside, KD. Baseline J on the way. And it's Malone with the rebound. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And Scottie Pippen so good at surveying the floor. Like seeing him find the open man with those sweet dishes.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the 2010s team. 4-point game. Poked loose. And so it looks like it'll still be the 2010s ball. Here is Howard. Pippen with the steal. Out of bounds. It'll go to the 2010s team. Jordan against Howard. Outside, KD. Lets it go from the wing. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Stockton kicks to Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Boy, I love watching Stockton share the ball. He does it with such aplomb. He's unselfish and always looking for the open man.
Knocks it loose. James up top. He's covered by Malone. The shot's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
LeBron dishes to Harden. Here's Howard, and he makes good on the layup. Howard's got his second basket of the game.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Always looking to drive in attack mode constantly. When the D gives him a lane, he tears him up.
Harden scanning the floor. Here's Curry. Knocks down the step back J.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Curry passes to Howard. KD with it. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Three-pointer, Stockton. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for the 2010s team. Harden outside. Back to James. Harden finds James. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Not going to miss many chances from that range. That's LeBron's wheelhouse there.
Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's James after the basket by the 90s team. Howard against Olajuwon. Howard kicks to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Outside, KD. No good on the triple. The 90s team on offense. From deep, Jordan. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Boy, giving him a huge lift offensively. He's poised for a big game here.
So for the 90s team, O'Neal's checked in for Olajuwon. Robinson comes in for Karl Malone. And it's Payton in for Stockton. The 2010s team also making some changes. Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Paul in for Steph Curry.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the wide open shot from Paul, and a miss there on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Here's the 2010s team with the ball, trailing by 5. Here's Harden. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Harden's got 6. Harden's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. The drive by Jordan. Robinson passes to Jordan. For the 3. Some solid D from Paul. And so it's the 2010s team with it. So for the 90s team, Grant Hill is checked in for Pippen. Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Jordan. The 2010s team also making some changes. Davis is checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for LeBron. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for James Harden. Now Drexler. After Dwayne Wade's three-pointer that didn't go, Drexler gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Paul. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The teardrop. Man, he does it so nicely. At 6 feet tall, that might be stretching it a touch. It's a shot that Paul has had to master, and he certainly has.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree.
Beautiful pick by Anthony.
Drexler drives in. The 3. No good. Shot missing. And it's the 2010s team taking it the other way. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the shot is good.
How about Wade going hard to the cup there, using his strength and athleticism to get past the defense.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So it's the 90s team now. Inside. Mourning kicks to Drexler. The three-pointer, no good. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Both prolific and efficient. Ultra competitive as well. Paul is a double-double threat who shoots a very high percentage from the floor and line.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
We come back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the 90s team, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Mourning is out there with Hill. Then there's Ewing. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Drexler in at the 2 spot. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the 2010s team, Antetokounmpo is out there with Anthony. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. The drive by Giannis. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Hill. Mourning passes to Hardaway. Over Wade. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Mourning. Hardaway has got his first points of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
It's Solomon to Kumbo. It's 2-on-1. On up the court. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Rose finds Antetokounmpo. Knocked away. Drexler with the steal. Goes up. And Hill throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Rose gets the bucket.
Boy, good to see Rose getting into a nice rhythm and shooting the ball with confidence. That's become a go-to shot for Rose.
Mourning passes to Hardaway. Now here's Ewing. Pass to Hill. To the paint. Here's Hardaway. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Hardaway has got his second basket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now here's Wade. Passes it to Rose. Lets a floater go, and the layup is good.
Boy, he's such a competitor, Derrick Rose. I mean, he just wouldn't be denied down low that time.
Drexler outside. Hands it from downtown. Drexler's got the lead up to 10 now for the 90s team.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
Davis kicks to Rose. And Mourning sends it back.
How about the reach of Mourning? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker. He does a good job timing his jump.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And that foul's called on Grant Hill. That's his first foul. Stockton's checked in for Drexler. Antetokounmpo kicks to Anthony. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Anthony's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now the pass to Hardaway. Three-pointer from Stockton. And no good. And it's the 2010s team taking it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
Anthony on the wing. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Anthony's got 5 now.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Hill. Three-pointer on the way. Rebounded by Anthony. And it's Anthony with the ball for the 2010s team. 9-point game. And it's Rose missing. Down low. Deflects the pass. Hill passes to Ewing. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And the 90s team making a change here. Jordan's checked in.
The epitome of a fantastic center. A big, strong body who wreaks havoc on both ends.
Here's Westbrook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Leonard. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. From 12 feet out. Good work defensively by KD. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, and too long on the shot. The 90s team on offense. And they double up Jordan. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's the break. The finish. And he finished it off with a lay-in. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the night.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good for Mourning.
You know, Mourning plays with such passion. I love it. A leader both on and off the floor. A very imposing center.
And the 2010s team making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The shot's good from Jordan.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
So timeout called here, the first for the 2010s team. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Dancers.
To the inside. Howard trying to free himself up. That one's good, and the 90s team lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Harden. Three-pointer from Stockton. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Curry. He feeds it to Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
An aggressive player who draws attention. Howard is used to getting hit by the defense and plays quite well through contact.
There's a minute left in the first half. And they double up Jordan. Pass to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Curry dishes to Harden. Here's Howard. And the shot goes in. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
There's an example of that strength that Dwight Howard possesses. I love seeing him fight through contact.
It's Jordan on the wing. He kicks it to Stockton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Howard, the pass to Harden. Offensive rebound. That one's good, and the 90s team lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Dwight Howard. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. 1 second left. And that one is off. And so it's the home team. In. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
They've got Pippen. John Stockton out there with Michael Jordan. And there's Malone. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5 spot. The 3, Pippen. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And for the 2010s team, Harden out there with Curry. And it's LeBron James. And it's Durant. And it's Howard in at the 5, down low. A nice shot by Stockton.
You know, Stockton is really clever when it comes to scoring inside. Not the biggest guy, but he finds a way to get the job done.
James against Malone. And it's in there. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Basket counts. And the 90s team leads by 10.
He is certainly a dominant player. Michael Jordan, when he's in the zone, unstoppable.
KD with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Howard finds Harden. James wide open. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. LeBron's got 8.
Over the years, his catch-and-shoot jumper has gotten so much better. You can tell LeBron's really worked on that part of his game. They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
That one's good, and the 90s team lead is get back down to 8 points. They needed that one from James Harden. So it's the 90s team now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the middle. Passes it to Pippen. Stockton kicks to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Dishes it to Malone. Pippen for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 9.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Curry looking it over. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Inside, here's Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
Malone against LeBron. Curry passes to LeBron. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Malone kicks to Stockton. Olajuwon trying to break free. Stockton's shot is off. And it's Harden with the ball for the 2010s team. Trailing by 13. KD with the bucket.
You know, you're not going to. You just hope to throw it off target, but no, not that time.
And the shot goes down. KD's got it back down to within single digits for the 2010s team. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Drexler, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. From deep, Drexler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 5 assists in the game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Davis. Here's Wade. Here's James. Malone with the block. He gets that one. LeBron's got 6 here in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The pass to Olajuwon. Malone kicks to Drexler. Stockton from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Stockton's got the lead up to 13 now for the 90s team. Westbrook passes to Giannis. And they double up Giannis. Floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
When the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
Chalk up 2 there. Stockton's got 10.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Wade against Drexler. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Six on the shot clock. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 90s team.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Pass to Pippen. Outside Hill. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. And it's 7 points for Hill.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Outside Westbrook. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
And the 90s team making a change here. Jordan's checked in.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. First one falls for him. And the 90s team making a change here. Drexler's checked in, and so Jordan nails both of them. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Paul passes to Leonard. Paul against Drexler. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The first one falls.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Both free throws good from Anthony. There's 1:40 left in the third. All against Drexler. The 90s team keeping it alive with a new 14. Robinson for three. Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Drexler from deep. Sinks the triple. Drexler's got 6 in the quarter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
O'Neal passes to Drexler, and here is Jordan, defended by Paul. Robinson for three, and it's Jordan, that time on the assist from Robinson. And that's now 25 points for Michael Jordan.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
The shot's good from Paul.
And he's so aggressive offensively. I like his assertiveness. CP3 not taking 1 second extra to pull the trigger once he gets the pass.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
A shot by Anthony, no good. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Here's Paul, and the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
A three from Drexler gets the three-pointer to fall. Drexler's got 17 now.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there for him.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Malone is out there with O'Neal. Then there's John Stockton. Then it's Jordan. And it's Pippen in at the three slot. Howard dishes to Harden. Can't get it to fall.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's giving up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Pippen's got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. Leonard, that's for 2. And Howard with the stuff.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Stephen Curry's checked in for Paul. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Shoots the three. Malone misses. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the 2010s team. And Leonard gets it to go.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the 3 ball?
Traigo los audífonos, me espantas. ¿Qué? Y le dejas abierto para que se venga para acá, ¿ok? ¿Ya le echaste algo, o qué? Se me hace que aquí también hay uno. Pues tú dale. Oh.
When he got into the league, love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
And 3 from Jordan drains the three-pointer. Jordan's got 11 in the second half.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
Oh, man. Love seeing Jordan use that extraordinary quickness to come up with the steals. An outstanding defensive player.
Here is Harden. To the middle, Howard. He can't get it to go. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And they're pushing it up. Here's Jordan. And he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh, my goodness.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Now a timeout called by the 2010s team. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Olajuwon's checked in for Shaq. Here is Howard. Outside, KD. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Stockton outside. Outside Jordan. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll go to the 2010s team.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so it's the 2010s team with it. Curry outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And Kevin, that 3 ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Harden outside. Here's Howard. Shoots over Olajuwon. Howard, that's good. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, this is where Howard does the most damage. With his height and length and athleticism, how do you guard him inside?
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness. Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Olajuwon drawing the double team, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, you can't give Olajuwon any separation because he'll make you pay. He's got a beautiful jumper.
Pass to LeBron. He dishes it to KD. Floats it up for James. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the 90s team calls time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And there's Karl Malone on the assist from Michael Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's the 2010s team with it. Here's Harden. Feeds it to James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Malone.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James' pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
Here's Jordan. Howard against Olajuwon. To the inside, Jordan. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 36.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
James looking around.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And stolen by LeBron. And Katie, here we go. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
Curry against Stockton. Harden the pass to Curry. Count it. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
From deep, Jordan drains it from beyond the arc. Jordan's got 39.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now a timeout call by the 2010s team. They're behind by 19. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Releases. And the basket by Rose.
Well, you can tell Rose has really steadily worked on this, shooting it with so much more confidence now.
1:15 left in the game. Outside Robinson. Payton looking around. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Payton. Outside Robinson. Drexler outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the 90s team leads by 20. And it's Anthony with the ball for the 2010s team. Shoots it. The shot misses. So the 90s team will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And that one drops.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Anthony on the wing. There's the pass to Giannis. Loads it up for Davis. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Yeah, the length of Antetokounmpo is, it's hard to deal with, quite honestly, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll.
24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. O'Neal shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Rose. Back to Giannis. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So we see the 90s team get the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have